Right, so Emma's asked me to put some thoughts together around the policing conference we're doing in June, and I'm really excited about it because I think, firstly, I think Emma and the team are doing a fantastic job of bringing really interesting people together, and I think there are some really big questions to talk about. And the one that's really obsessing me a little bit at the moment is the connection between surveillance and participation. And the reason I'm thinking about that a lot at the moment is because, you know, we're living in a world where we're as represented by the data that we're collected about ourselves as we are by our physical presence. You know, that digital wrapper, that data wrapper that goes around us is really significant now. And that data wrapper is partly kind of like information like your Tesco club card, but it's also your social media footprint. And it's the CCT footage, and it's the stuff, the really important data analysis stuff that's done around forensic policing, for instance. And the thing that's occupying my mind is, how do you balance a relationship with the public which is still policing by consent and continues to be building public confidence, but manages to balance the fact that surveillance and participation are both going on in the digital space, and that ultimately we're all just one person. And I think that the balance point around that is around transparency, and around potentially around uses of open data, but it's also around trust. And I think that we have to make the leap between the data and the actual relationships. And that means that some of the work we've been doing in the around, say, virtual policing, or social, you know, how to use social media to build confidence in policing, has to start to be linked up with some of these bigger activities around how are you using data to deal with crime. And I hope that that's one of the conversations that we have in June, because I think that unless we start to reconcile that balance between surveillance and participation, I think we're going to end up really hampering the ability of policing to embrace digital and to embrace the way in which these technologies can help both improve surveillance and participation. And they shouldn't be at opposite ends of the spectrum. And so can we come together around that point in the middle, which is trust and transparency, and can we create some better solutions right there? So I'm really excited about having that conversation with people. I'll be blogging about it before and hopefully provoking some people to get involved in that conversation.